So today we're going to be really trying to experience the body. A really good thing to try and do in each of the movements, I'd like you to think of 3 words to describe what you're feeling in your body. You could focus it in a particular area of the body, or it could be in the body and overall. So we're going to begin by lying down. So first of all, have the feet on the mat and the legs are bent. And feel into the legs and see if you can find somewhere where the legs can just completely switch off. So if you thought that you were going to fall asleep, your knees would remain where they are. So for me, my feet are a little bit wider than hip distance. And then the legs start to just switch off, which enables the pelvis and the muscles around the pelvis to just relax. So feel the pelvis getting heavier into the ground. And from there you might feel the lower back just gently releasing. And maybe the muscles along the front of the body, the belly, just relaxing, feeling the shoulders getting heavier into the ground. And then think about the muscles in the face and just trying to relax them. You can have your eyes shut or open, but just try and keep them nice and soft. So just lying here, again, what 3 words would you use to describe your body right now? And then start to pay attention to your breath. So again, think of 3 words to describe your breath. And you're not trying to change the breath in any way here, just observing. Begin to count your inhalation. See if you can get the exhale to match your inhale. And then if it's comfortable to do so, just add a second to your inhale and your exhale, but not trying to deepen the breath in any way, so not taking more air in, but trying to lengthen that breath, so taking the same amount of air in. And you can either keep going with that breath or just breathe however feels natural. And just gently slide your left leg along the ground. And let that side just fully relax. And I'd like you to feel into your right foot and just find somewhere where you feel you could push directly down on the foot. So you've got a nice footprint there, you can feel it in the mat. And begin to push down, and then you'll lift up the right hip and just going as far as feels comfortable with that. So we're going to just do this a couple of times. And then you're going to bring your arms overhead and feel into the chest and the ribs and whether they feel like they're sort of expanding upwards. And feel into the shoulders. Does that really feel comfortable, or do you want your arms just a little bit wider so the shoulders can just rest in the ground and the ribs feel comfortable? And then the same again, you're just pushing into that right foot, lifting up the right hip and noticing where you feel that in the body. So wherever you feel that, again, think of the 3 words just to describe your experience. Okay, so this will be your last one. And then bring your arms back down by your side. You're going to slide your left foot back in and then just let the body settle there and see if you can feel any subtle differences from side to side in the body. And then slowly lengthen away the right leg, feeling how that might change the position of the lower back as you do so. Relax that right leg. Find that place for your left foot where you can push it directly down. Again, 3 of these. And you're breathing and moving on one breath and then releasing down on the other breath. It doesn't matter too much whether that's an inhale or an exhale. Just trying to make it one breath, one movement. And then you're bringing the arms back overhead. Finding that comfortable place for the back of the hands to rest and then pushing down again. How does it feel different with the arms overhead by your side? Is it the same 3 words that you'd use to describe this side to the other side? And then once your pelvis is back down, bring the arms back down by your side and then sliding your right foot back in. So noticing any subtleties in sensations in the body and bringing your feet and your knees together. Bring the arms out wide and just play around with your hand positioning and notice the difference between palms face down. How does that feel in the front of the body? And then palms facing up. How does that feel in the front of the body? And we're going to have the palms facing up. Hopefully you feel more openness across the chest. Might end up hitting the cat here, but we'll see. So on one breath, both knees will move over to one side together. And then on the other breath, you bring them back to the center and then over to the other side. You're moving side to side here. If it feels good, you can turn the head in the opposite direction. So nice and slow with that one breath, one movement. So you really get to feel what's going on in the body. Again, how's your body feeling? What 3 words could you describe your body with? And get nice and creative with those words. Okay, the next time that your knees are to your left, you're going to leave them there. Have the head facing upwards. Just relax into that position. You're now going to slide your right hand across your body. all the way to meet your left hand. So you end up rolling onto one side. And then keep your knees where they are for as long as possible as you slide that right hand back the way it came, opening up, and then bring the knees back to the center, and then over to your right hand side. So this time the left hand slides across the body, keeping it nice and relaxed. And then if it feels good to, you can move that hand beyond, so you almost sort of roll onto your front and then sliding it back once again the way it came. Once the arms are wide open, your knees may lift a little bit off the mat. So you're leaving them there, then bring them back to the center and then over to the other side. So just rolling from side to side in this way. So observing where in the body you feel this. How would you describe those sensations? Each time, can you make the movement more relaxed? Okay, the next time that your right hand is on top of your left hand, so you're on your left hand side, we'll just wait for everybody to get to that stage. You're now going to circle the right arm overhead. You're following it with the head until you end up wide again, and then you bring the knees back to the center, over to the other side, and then slide the left hand over to meet the right, and then circling that around the body. And so moving in this way. What 3 words could you use to describe how your shoulder is feeling today? And with these words, you're not letting them carry any sort of negative or positive connotations. They're just words describing how you're feeling in the body. And try and make them different each time. See how many words you can use in your descriptions. Okay, the next time that the arms are wide and the knees are back to the center, just pause there. How's your body feeling now in comparison to how maybe it felt earlier? And then you're going to bring yourself into a sort of starfish shape. I'm sorry, but no way other than showing my belly here. So the arms are overhead and the legs are quite wide. And just get comfortable in this position. you're going to keep your upper body as relaxed as possible as you slide your right foot along the ground to meet the left. And then see how it feels maybe to continue that round and unravel the body. And then moving that back into your starfish. And then the left foot meets the right, and then continue that round. So if I had more room here, I would push the foot out and maybe end up rolling onto my front. Just see where this movement takes you and try and feel that sort of unraveling of the body. Each time you move, you might feel very different in the experience. And try to notice where's instigating the movement. See if you can get most of the movement created from just moving the leg and the body responding to that. Okay, next time that you're back to the centre, just pausing there. You can rest the arms down by your side for a little while if you want a break. I've moved completely off my mat. Okay, so this time we're going to do the same thing but with the arms. So you're going to bring your right arm over. It's going to meet your head, so it kind of drags your head with it and then meets the left hand and then back. And again, if you want to, you can then try and continue that past. And just see how your body unfolds. You're trying to minimize the effort that you're making in this movement. See if you can have your your awareness on your entire body. Okay, and once you're back, you'll just be pausing there. And bring your feet back down onto the mat, your arms back down by your side. Again, finding that place for the feet where the legs can just switch off. And then from here, you're just letting the body just fully relax. Just letting everything that's happened just integrate into the body. If it feels comforting, just place the hands, one on the belly, one hand on the chest, or maybe both hands on the chest. begin to pay attention to your exhalation and think of 3 words to describe your exhale. And then pay attention to your inhale. And again, 3 words that describe how your body feels when you inhale. And begin to place your attention into your feet and feel the ground beneath you. You might want to give your toes a little wiggle just to really bring the attention there. From here you're going to just roll over onto one side of your body. You can keep the eyes closed. And just pause here and just open the eyes, have a little look around the room, maybe close them back down. And then opening, again just taking in your surroundings. And then slowly keeping that relaxed feeling in the body, pushing yourself up. And just have a little look around the room. Know where you are. And place your hands just over your heart. And then see if you can feel the heartbeat against your hands. And maybe warmth from the hands to the heart, from the heart to the hands. And thank you.